What's up, Math Nation? Let's check out some key features of a quadratic equation. And I kind of gave you a little hint there on the answer to part of this question. So let's consider we had f of x equals negative x plus 7 squared plus 4. Which of the following are true of f of x? Check all that apply. Well, I gave you the first answer, which is that this equation is a quadratic equation. Anytime you see x squared, x raised to the power of 2, in this case x plus 7 raised to the power of 2, but x is still squared there, that should indicate that you have a quadratic equation, since that is your highest variable, your highest exponent, I mean. The graph is linear. Well, if the equation is quadratic, the graph is not going to be a line. Linear equations have a straight lined graph. Quadratics have that U or upside down U shape. The vertex is 7, 4. Now, this one's a little tricky because the vertex of any quadratic equation, when it's in this form is nice because this is called vertex form because you can identify the vertex relatively easily. The vertex is these 2 points, with this is your x and this is your y. But this term, this x, is actually the opposite sign. So in this case, it's positive 7 here, which means the vertex is at negative 7, 4. The reason that is because of the fact that when you're transforming a quadratic equation, this number moves your equation to the left if it's positive and to the right if it's negative, because of course we're trying to bring everything back to 0. So what will bring this back to 0? Negative 7. The axis of symmetry is x equals negative 7. Well, in that case, that is correct because the axis of symmetry is always that vertical line at the same x value as your vertex. The y-intercept is 0, 4. Well, if I plug 0 in here, 0 plus 7 is 7. 7 squared is 49. Negative 49 plus 4 is negative 45. So my y-intercept is not 0, 4, it's 0, negative 45. The equation has no x-intercepts. Well, we know that is going to be false. The reason being is because this equation, the vertex is above the x-axis. It's at 4. That vertex is above the x-axis, and since it has a negative leading coefficient, that means it opens downward. So since it's above the x-axis and it opens down, it's actually going to have 2 x-intercepts. So that is false. All right, so in this case, there are 2 true statements here. This is a quadratic equation, and it has an axis of symmetry at x equals negative 7. Got a little tongue twister there. Great work here. See you next time. Peace out.